The rules of minimalism, established last season with pared-back styles, has remained a strong influence for spring-summer too. Control of the hair is key, to hold it away from the face and to add a contrasting finish. This season also sees the return of straightening irons. Partings are a key feature of the look, in the centre to provide an almost architectural symmetry, or on the side to add an edge of masculinity.
I think a big part of it was like rave and techno culture. When we started working on the hair with Paul, I had a very strong concept, but I had no idea what it could look like, and he was just a magician.
So Joseph liked the idea of something quite graphic, quite extreme, techno kind of raver, a bit futuristic as well.
So even though there's texture and madness, there's still an element of slickness, and I think it's quite avant-garde.
Joseph's a friend, and I think he's super talented, and he's passionate about what he does, and I'm here to support him.
There are some days when you just want to wear fun things and maybe a little bit more fluffy than you would normally, and there are other days when you just want to look really chic, and I just felt it was interesting to play on that. With TIGI we very much spoke about actually looking at the hair texture, looking at something very fresh, very clean.
We're looking at old references of Helmut Lang shows. Kate Moss, when she was very young, is a strict parting, combed with a proper comb mark.
Making sure that the hair is tucked behind the ears, sits nice and flat.
We're using lots of TIGI root boost, but dried in so you really can't feel the product.
I think a girl with straight long hair very much more sensual. I can imagine a young girl going out like that with the hair down. Of course, these are much more refined because Paul did it.
Working with Donatella is great. It's getting bigger and better. Every season it gets stronger. The girl, she's super cool. She's grunge. She's one of those girls that you wanted to be at high school, but then after that she becomes a swan.
LYNDELL Mansfield with the TIGI crew came around to the studio and did it and immediately got exactly the vibe. Took one look at the collection and the mood board and got it in one.
The hair was all slicked back. We used root boost. We wanted the roots to have that little bit of lift, but at the same time to hold the hair back off the face.
The collection's very beautiful because there's a lot of lovely prints. The shapes are very simple and it's almost a little bit preppy.